I'm TJ Chernick, and welcome to this episode of The Gay Report. In local news, the Illinois primary elections were held on Tuesday. The election received a record low turnout with a meager 24%, the lowest turnout for a presidential primary in 70 years. This year's GOP frontrunner Mitt Romney rolled out an easy win over his main rival Rick Santorum. The primary also spelled defeat for some gay and lesbian candidates for an election that, despite truly disappointing turnout, was highly monitored by the LGBT community. Mike Forte, a gay Democratic Cook County Judicial Circuit candidate, and Mary True lost their races for judge. But lesbian judicial candidate Andrea Schleifer and gay attorney John Dalton won judicial seats for the 12th and 2nd sub-circuits. Additionally, the race between Paula Basta and incumbent Representative Kelly Cassidy for the 14th district seat came out in favor of Representative Cassidy with 62% of the votes. Two men were quickly thrown out at a Santorum rally last weekend in Arlington Heights, Illinois, after they protested by yelling "mic check" and kissing each other in the crowd.
Who are the smart people, the elites in society, the ones who went to the best schools, the one who comes from the right families. And they're the ones that are the ones who are to allocate the resources of this country.
The men, identified as Timothy Tross and Ben Clifford, did not confirm whether they were gay or not, saying they wanted to emphasize Santorum's anti-gay rights policy. The incident occurred while Santorum was speaking at Christian Academy in Arlington Heights. His appearance has been expected to draw protests from gay rights supporters. On the subject of elections, The Advocate reported that Michelle Obama is reminding voters that their choice for president will affect the fate of marriage equality since the president makes appointments to the Supreme Court. The First Lady campaigned for the president's re-election at a Tribeca fundraiser hosted by Robert De Niro. She stated, "Let's not forget the impact the Supreme Court's decision will have on our children's lives for decades to come, on their privacy and security, on whether they can speak freely, worship openly, and love whomever they choose." Katie Lang and the Siss Boom Bang will headline the Center on Halsted's 5th annual Human First Gala on May 12th at the Harris Theater. Andy Cohen from Bravo will be hosting the event. Lang said, quote, "I'm looking forward to celebrating and honoring the work that the Center on Halsted is doing for the LGBT community." Tickets for the Human First 2012 range from $125 to $500 per person and may be purchased securely online at the Harris Theater's website. A jury found Dharam Ravi guilty of invasion of privacy and hate crimes for spying on his Rutgers University roommate, Tyler Clementi. What is being called the Rutgers spy cam case came about when Ravi used a webcam to spy on his roommate in a romantic moment with another man and wrote about it on his Twitter account. Clementi asked dormitory officials to change his room but committed suicide soon after. The jury of 7 women and 5 men deliberated for 12 hours and agreed, finding him guilty of hate crimes among other charges. The New Hampshire House of Representatives has rejected a bill to repeal the state's 2-year-old law allowing same-sex marriages, dealing a blow to activists who had hoped to make the legislature the first in the country to repeal a gay marriage law. Lawmakers in the House voted 211 to 116 against the bill, which would have repealed gay marriage and replaced it with a pre-existing civil unions law. Opponents of gay marriage had hoped to win the 2/3 majority to pass the bill, even if Governor John Lynch had threatened to veto the bill if it ever reached his desk. Fashion designer and filmmaker Tom Ford is the newest celebrity to take a stand against bullying. Along with fellow filmmaker Brett Ratner and the Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network, Ford has created a filmmaking contest to battle bullying. The contest encourages aspiring filmmakers to produce an advertisement for the organization's Think Before You Speak campaign. The winner will be flown to Los Angeles and will attend the organization's annual Respect Awards, where the ad will be screened. If you're an aspiring filmmaker, visit glsen.org for more information.
Hello, I'm Brett Ratner, and I'm here to tell you about my latest project with Talent House, an online platform providing life-changing opportunities to the creative community. Talent House and myself have partnered with GLSEN, the Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network, and the Ad Council to invite creatives from around the world to create a 30-second public service announcement with the concept of think before you speak. It's a campaign that's meant to raise awareness among teens about the power of language in America's schools. And we have an incredible panel of judges, including GLSEN, the Ad Council, Tom Ford, and myself. The winner will be flown to Los Angeles to attend the Respect Awards, where I will personally be there to present them with the Best PSA Award. Good luck with your submissions, and you can get more information on talenthouse.com.
In international news, the Canadian government is warning gay tourists to Russia to avoid being open about their orientation if visiting St. Petersburg, after a new law came into effect last weekend barring the promotion of homosexuality. The new St. Petersburg law bans public actions propagandizing homosexuality, lesbianism, bisexuality, and transsexuality among minors. The governmental travel warnings are now noting that while homosexuality is legal in the country, some still strongly disapprove of it. LGBT people are advised to avoid displaying affection in public as they can be the targets of violence. Marriage proposals during sporting events are nothing new, but in Toronto last Saturday, a proposal shook the crowd with excitement at the Scotiabank Place hockey arena. A Maple Leafs fan named Alicia was escorted onto the ice wearing a blindfold. When the blindfold was removed, she looked up at the video scoreboard and read a message from her girlfriend, an Ottawa Senators fan named Christina. Alicia was met on the ice by her girlfriend, and after a quick whispered conversation, Christina popped the question on one knee. And don't worry, she said yes. In entertainment news, Glee mastermind Ryan Murphy is planning yet another project outside of the TV musical, American Horror Story, and the rumored movie starring Beyoncé. Last month, NBC ordered a comedy pilot from Murphy and Glee co-executive producer Allison Adler for a half-hour show which Murphy will direct. The project is about a gay couple and a woman who becomes their surrogate. The project will star Andrew Rannells from the Book of Mormon, and Ellen Barkin is negotiating to join the show. The Hunger Games opened this weekend. The highly anticipated big screen adaptation of the Suzanne Collins book stars Academy Award nominee Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen and heartthrobs Liam Hemsworth and Josh Hutcherson as Gale and Peeta. The film is already receiving positive reviews and is expected to beat Twilight in its opening weekend success. So all of you Hunger heads, get your tickets early because this weekend the film is expected to make a killing.
They're not gonna pick you.
Primrose Everdeen.
I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
Our tributes, Peeta Mellark and Katniss Everdeen.
That's all for this episode of The Gay Report. Join me again next week for more news and events affecting your world. And until next time, stay proud, Chicago.